Section 4.4 Unbeatable Supermom Mary Kom. There had to be one successful story if Indians were to survive in sports, and we have that story now. Enough has been said about this great warrior who conquered the world. This warrior is none other than Mary Kom, the conqueror and the comrade. She is famed as 5 times world boxing champion and only boxer to win a medal in every one of the 6 world championships. In 2012 Olympics, she became the first Indian woman boxer to qualify and win a bronze medal in the 51 kg flyweight category of boxing. Kom was born in Kangthai village, Moirang Lamkhai, in the Churchandrapur district of rural Manipur in eastern India. She came from a poor family. Her parents, Mangte Tompa Kom and Mangte Akham Kom, were tenant farmers who had worked in jhum fields. Jhum, farming, shift cultivating. Kom grew up in humble surroundings, helping her parents with farm-related chores, going to school and learning athletics initially and later boxing simultaneously. Her father was a keen wrestler in his younger age. She had an eager interest in athletics since childhood, and success of Dinko Singh, a fellow Manipuri, returned from the 1998 Bangkok Asian Games with gold medal. Kom recollects had many inspired youngsters in Manipur to try boxing, and she too thought of giving it a try. Mary Kom's career started in 2000 after her victory in Manipur State Women's Boxing Championship and the Regional Championship in West Bengal. In 2001, she started competing at international level. She was only 18 years old when she made her international debut. Debut meaning first public appearance at the first IBA Women's World Boxing Championship in United States. IBA, the Amateur International Boxing Association. Her greatness is reinforced by the way she apologized to the whole nation for not being able to win the gold. She is a legend for sure and an idol for all the sportswomen to look up to. An interview. In an exclusive interview with Sportskida correspondent Taruka Srivastava, Olympic bronze medalist Mary Kom talked about her preparation for the Olympics and her elation at winning a medal. Interview. First things first. You're the first Indian female boxer to win an Olympics medal for India. Has the feeling completely sunk in? Mary Kom. I am really happy with my achievement, and yes, it is yet to sink in. I am just so exhilarated. Exhilarated meaning very thrilled. Interviewer. You were the only female representative from India in boxing. Did that put additional pressure on you? Mary Kom. No, not at all. I was pretty confident about myself. I knew. Your coach, Charles Atkinson, was not allowed to accompany you to the Olympics. How did that affect your preparation? Well, I did miss him, but thankfully we had already done our homework and I was well prepared. During your preparations for the Olympics, you sparred with the male boxers of the Indian contingent. Who was your favorite sparring partner? Sparring means motion of boxing during training with landing and actual blows. Well, I trained hard in Pune and the male boxers were kind enough to practice with me whenever I required them. To name a favorite would be unfair. You were quoted saying Adams was very clever, a counter-puncher, but although she carried power, she wasn't very tactical. Tactical meaning planned actions to gain victory. I was scoring but the judges were not pressing the buttons. Do you think dodgy judging was part of the reason for a loss in the semi-finals? Dodgy, unjust and partial. Yes, I think some of the decisions were unfortunate and did not work to my benefit. Mary Kom. Yes, I think some of the decisions were unfortunate and did not work to my benefit. Interviewer. India managed just 6 medals in 2012 Olympics. even though we were a nation of 1.3 billion people. Where do you think a change is required to get help win medals that are proportionate with our population? Mary Kom. I think more people should take up sports as a full-time career if we want more gold medals. More corporates should come in and sponsor players so that players don't have any financial pressure and just focus on their games. Interview. Do you think interest in boxing in India will ever go beyond the Olympics? Mary Kom. Yes, I'm sure, but that is in a few years. Boxing will be popular among everyone in India all year round. Interview. How aware are Indian women on their nutritional requirements? Diet and nutrition must have been a key factor in your conditioning for the Olympics. Do you think nutrition is a neglected area in Indian sports? Very calm. Yes, the awareness is growing now among the female athletes when it comes to nutritional requirements. Nutrition has definitely been a neglected area in Indian sports. I had to gain 3 kgs since I had to fight on a 51 kg event instead of the usual 48 kgs that I fight in. So I had to focus on what to eat. I gained weight by eating the right kind of healthy food rather than bad saturated food. Interview. How big a role did OGQ play in shaping the boxing scene in India for the better? OGQ, Olympic Gold Quest. OGQ really played an important part in my success. They helped out whenever I needed something. They took care of everything which helped me focus on my boxing and kept me stress-free. In opinion on the future of Indian boxing, Mary Kom. The future is very bright and I'm sure many boxers will get medals for us. Interview. Is it difficult to convince your children not to fight when they watch you go out and do it in style all the time? Well, I have twins and yes, sometimes it becomes really difficult to keep them under control. Interview. Will you train your kids to become boxers as well? Mary Kom. I haven't really thought about it as of now. Just let their mother box. Interview. Broken stereotypes about women in India by showing that women can compete with men in any field. But how good are you at the traditional feminine activities like cooking? Mary Kom. Well, I'm good at cooking and other household work too. Interview. Would you be interested in coaching Indian women in boxing one day? Woman. Mary Kom. Let's see, in the future maybe yes. Interview. What do you prefer being called? Supermom or superboxer? Mary Kom. I love being a mom. That's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Awards and recognitions of Mary Kom. Arjuna Award for boxing in 2003, Padma Shri in 2006, contender for Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 2007, People of the Year Limca Book of Records in 2007, CNN, IBN and Reliance Industries Real Hero Award in 2008, Pepsi MTV Youth IBA in 2008, Magnificent Mary IBA in 2008, Felicitation by Zomi Students Federation at New Lakma YPA Hall in 2008, Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 2009, International Boxing Association's Women Ambassador for Women's Boxing in 2009, Sportswoman of the Year Sahara Sports Award in 2010. English Workshop. Question 1. Choose the correct alternatives. What kind of text is it? Is it a story, a speech, an interview, or an essay? Which state does Mary Kom belong to? Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, or Manipur? C. Who inspired Mary Kom and other youngsters in Manipur to choose boxing as a career? Dinko Singh, Charles Atkinson, Mang Tetopa Kom, Adams. What did Mary Kom prefer being called? Supermom, Superboxer, Superwoman, Superbeam? Question 2. Through the text again, go through the text again and find out the name of the cities and the importance in Mary Kom's life. One is given for you. Kangthai, Mary Kom's birthplace. Question 3. You will find some short forms in the text. Go to the library or search on the internet to find their full forms. Discuss with your partner. One is given for you. OGQ, Olympic Gold Quest. IBN, MTV, YPA, IBA, CNN. Question 4. Write the fact file of Mary Kom in your notebook. A. Full name. B. Native of. C. Early life and interests. D. Special sports taken up. C. E. Inspired by. Coach. Early achievements. International achievements. Her passion. Future plans. Question 6. Supermom refers to an excellent mother. Give 3 reasons why super has been added to the word mom as in the title. Question 7. Answer in your own words. What makes the writer call Mary Kom a legend? Question B. What prime quality did Mary Kom display during her first attempts in Olympics Games? What was her bad luck? Question C. What does Mary Kom suggest for India to win Olympic gold medals? Question 9. Make sentences of your own using the following words: dead, elation, sponsor, reinforced, and humble surroundings. Question 10. Find the antonyms of the following words from the text: A. Arrogant, B. Finally, C. Disqualify, and D. Different. Question 11. Imagine that you are the captain of your team. A famous cricketer is going to visit your school. You are assigned the task to conduct an interview of that famous cricketer. Frame a set of 10 questions that you will ask the cricketer. Take help of the points given below: early life, interest in the field, inspiration, coaching and guidance, achievement records, future plans, advice to youngsters. Question 12. Write a short paragraph describing the life and work of Mary Kom. Take help of the points given below: early life, training, achievement, and future plans.